the marketing department. You know, we talked about human resources department previously. So in every organization, especially business organization, they do have what we call marketing department. So what exactly does the marketing department do? So this is the department started with the responsibility of identifying, anticipating, and maintaining customers' needs and wants. So the department that is responsible to understand what customers really wanted, how to maintain their loyalty, how to ensure that they are happy whenever they see or whenever they buy our products. That department is what we call the marketing department. So they are responsible for understanding what customers really want to get. So this is what we need to produce, this is what we need to give to our customers to make them happy. So that department that is charged with that responsibility is the marketing department. Do you understand marketing department here? So what is marketing itself? Because the marketing department does marketing. So what is marketing? Marketing implies identifying, anticipating what customers would really want to buy. So you identify and you predict what would make them to be happy. So this is your job as a marketer. This is the role of the marketing department. So the marketing department is responsible for what? Marketing. Do you understand marketing here? So what are the roles of marketing? So what are the importance of having to go about marketing? Number one, identify customer needs. It implies understanding what should be produced for customers. So we need to understand what we need to produce for our customers. Oh, our customers will need product A. Let's continue to produce product A. Our customers will need product B. Let's produce product B. That is what we mean by identifying. Do we get that? Yeah. The second one, satisfy customer needs. Ensuring that the customers are able to get the quality and quantities for the quantities they clamor for. So what are we saying here? Now that you are able to identify that your customers will need product A, how do you ensure that when they get product A, they are happy with it? How do you ensure that product A, they will be happy with it? By ensuring that the quality is intact and the quantities they deserve, they get. So when we say we want product A, we want 50 units of product A, we must ensure that they get the 50 units of product A. That is quantities. And when they are able to get these 50 units, they are happy using them. They are happy consuming them. That is quality. So you identify the product. So not only identifying the product, but ensuring that they are happy using the product. So their satisfaction will not only come from quality, their satisfaction will also come when they are able to get the quantities they needed. Do we get it? The third one, maintain customer loyalty. Ensuring customers continue to buy from the same brand. What is customer loyalty? Customer loyalty means that your customers, they return to buy every now and then from you. That's what we call what? Customer loyalty. So every now and then they come, they buy from you. Every now and then they come, they buy from you. They are never tired buying from you. So it is the role of the marketing department to ensure this is done. And the only way they could do this is by ensuring that there is what? Satisfaction from the customers. So when the customers are satisfied, then things are fine. They will always come back to buy. Do we understand the third one? So the fourth one, gain information about customers. Ensuring customer details are known through KYC. So your customers, you need to get information about them. When their birthday is, when their wedding anniversary is, these things make them happy. You call them on their birthday, oh, happy birthday. This makes them to feel like, oh, this business continues to remember us. So this business adds value to us. They care even about our private lives. They care about these important dates. So you know, when you call your customer to say happy birthday, it goes a long way. That customer would not want to stop buying from you. Do we get it? So it is the role of the marketing department to figure out how to ensure that these customers stay. Do we get it? The fifth one, anticipate changes in customer needs. Being able to predict what customers would result in getting regarding new products or service. Our customers, oh, they continue to use this product. I think they're going to like the next one we're going to produce. Let's try to produce something else for them. So we try to predict what happens in the future. about our product to our customers. Do we understand this? So that's the fifth one about the roles of marketing. Is it clear?
Yeah.
So the first one is what? To identify. The second one is to make sure that they are satisfied when you are able to identify. The third one is what? Customer loyalty. Ensure that your customers come to buy from you every now and then. The fourth one, information about them. Get to know information about them. Know your customers, KYC. And the fifth one is what? Predict what they would want to get in the future regarding your product or service. Do you understand? Then we go on to the marketing department. So, in every organization, the marketing department is a body, but they have different sub-departments. What are those sub-departments? One, promotion department, sales department, distribution department, market research departments. They are together. So what do? The promotion department. This department is in charge of advertising the products. So the promotion department, they ensure that customers are aware of the products. They ensure that they let customers to know that, oh, we have product A. So product A is available in the market. You can buy from product A, you can buy product A. So this is what the promotion department do. And when you check what the promotion department does, it's part of marketing. Do we understand here? It's promotion department under the marketing department. So what is the role? They make sure that customers are aware of the product, that there is a product in town that you can buy. Do we understand promotion department? The second one, sales department. Now that you've let customers to be aware of your product, they have to be sold. So the department that is responsible to sell those products is the sales department. Do you understand sales department here?
Yeah.
So sales department is the department responsible for what? Sales, to sell the products. Do we get it? The third one, distribution department. Now you need to sell. How will the product get to your customers? How will the product get to your customers? They need to be transferred. They need to be conveyed to your customers. How do they get conveyed? Through transportation. So here, through transportation. So the distribution convey means to move to your customers. So they do that through what? Transportation. So now that you want to sell, your customers are aware of the product through the promotion department. You want to sell the products through the sales department. Who will bring the products to the location they want to buy it from? They want to buy it. The distribution department. Do you understand the distribution department here? Then the fourth one, market research department. This department takes a lot of work. They owe a lot of responsibility because they are the one in charge of identifying, understanding what the market wants. They are always in the field to get information about the customers, about competitors. Not only your customers, also your competitors, because you have to be ahead of your competitors. And the only way to be ahead of your competitors is to know their loopholes, is to know their own weakness. Then you can work on that to have a competitive advantage on them. So the market research department is the department responsible for finding out customers' needs, market changes, and impact of competitors' action. So the market department, the research department, do not only focus on you as a customer, on your products as a business, but also your customers and your rivals, because they want to understand what your rivals are not doing well, so that you can work on that to make you better. Then you have a competitive advantage over your competitors. Do we get it? Then the last one, okay, that's all about that. Then we go to our common market objectives. What do we mean by common market objectives? These are just the normal objective of markets. So number one, to raise customers' awareness of a product or service. So every market, one of the objectives is to ensure that our customers are able to understand what we have as a product. So customers' awareness is what? Letting customers to know that this product is available in the market. That's one objective of market. Number two, increase sales revenue. For every time you want to talk about your product, you are talking about it so that customers can buy. You're talking about it so that more customers could buy. So when more customer buys, what happens? Your revenue increases. Are we getting it here? The third one, maintaining market share. So for every time you talk about marketing, you're thinking about how you continue to have the highest percentage in the market. How you are ahead of your rivals in terms of what you sell. You know, you sell the same product or almost the same product, and you sell to the same customers. But how are you attracting more customers to your own business, to your own products than them? That is maintaining market share. Do we get that? The fourth one, enter a new market at home or abroad. Whenever we talk about marketing, we could see it as letting customers around us to know about the product, or we are thinking about going outside the country to sell the product. So you want to increase what you sell in this locality, or you want to increase what you sell outside this locality. That is abroad. Is it clear? Develop new products or improving existing products. Through marketing, you can develop a new product. That means, product A is becoming segregated. We need to find product B. Or product A, customers are not buying. They need certain things to be added to it so that they can buy. We can repackage product A. So when you repackage your product, it makes it look more ideal, better than it used to be. That is what we talk about improving existing products. Or you determine or you find a new product to sell to your customers. Do we understand this? Then we go to understand the marketing changes or market changes. So in every society, everywhere in the world, there's always what changes. So how do we cope with these changes? How do we react towards changes? So in marketing, there's what we call market changes. One, changes in consumer taste and fashion. Changes in income, changes in technology. Changes in consumer taste. Our consumers, the customers, they don't want to buy the same thing every now and then. Sometimes they buy this, sometimes they want to change that product. So because of changing that product, that means they are changing their taste. And they are changing their taste because of the fashion. So why do I want to change? I could choose to change because my age is different from the age I used to be. I could choose to change because my friends are different from the friends I used to have. I could choose to change because this product doesn't fit the position I am right now. So when these changes occur, what do you do as a business? How do you go about maintaining, or how do you do about coping with these changes? Number one, how you respond. Maintain good customer relationship. So whenever your customers are not happy about your product, or you are seeing changes in your customer towards buying your product, try to get in touch with them. Try to get more information about what is happening. Why are you not seeing them? And you can only do this when you have a good relationship with them. So if you don't have a good relationship with your customers, you won't be able to ask them about certain things. Do we get it? Number two, keep improving existing products. So you don't let your product just stay. Ensure that every now and then you add value to your product in terms of services, in terms of quality. So every now and then, ensure that your product is improving. So when your product continues to improve, customers will also want to buy. Do we get it? The third one, bring out new products. No, keep cost low to maintain competitiveness. So here, most of the time, sometimes, like changes in income. Maybe your customers, before now, they used to get higher income, but these days, they have low income. So because they have low income, they could not buy your product. So what do you need to do? You reduce your cost. By reducing your cost of production, you can sell at a lower price to your customers. And when you sell at a lower price to your customers, they will come back to buy. You see, there's changes in their own income, the amount of money they get. But because there's changes in the amount of money they get, you as a business, you are able to reduce your own cost to fit in the price the customers want to buy. Do you get what I'm saying here? There's a change in customers' income. The money they used to get, or their salary, or their wages, has changed, has become lower or reduces. So you as a business, you need to think about this by reducing your own cost. And when you're able to reduce your cost, the price at which you sell to them will reduce. Then they will come to buy. There's a change on income, and you have used reduction in cost to maintain your customer loyalty. Do we understand? So they said, keep cost low to maintain competitiveness. Competitiveness means what? That your rivals, you are still able to maintain your customers against your rivals. That means you still have competitive advantage ahead of your rivals. Do we get it? The fourth one, bring out new products. So sometimes your products, they are tired of the products. Your product become segregated. So what do you need to do? you try to bring up new products. So when you bring up new products to them, they will want to buy. They will be eager to buy. That means they're not buying the same product anymore. Oh, there's a product C now. So let's try product C. We are used to buying A and B, but now this company or this firm is producing product C. Let's see product C. Do we understand?
Yes.
So there was changes about them buying. Now they want to buy because they are eager to see the new product you've developed. Do we understand?
Yeah.
Then the last one is what we call market segment. What is a market segment? It means that we are able to categorize, we are able to put different customers in different groups. That's what we call market segment. Do you understand what I just said now? Putting customers into different groups according to maybe their age, according to their level of income, according to their gender, according to their religious belief. So look at what I said. Market segment implies subgrouping a whole market based on certain customers' characteristics. It could be done through the income level, that means the amount of money each individual gets. So I could choose my customers based on their level of income or their low income level customers. This is what we should produce for them. Their middle income customers, this is what we should produce to them. Their higher level income customers, this is what we should produce to them. 2, age. We could choose to